In this video, I want to have a look at something called the unitary method. So if we know a percentage of an amount, we can use this method to find the total amount or to find 100%. So let's have a look at an example to see how this method works. Our first example says if 8% of an amount is $240, we want to find the total amount. We want to find 100%. So the first step is to write down the information that's given to us. We're told that 8% of an amount is $240. So 8% is equal to $240. So we're going to use this to break it down and then build it back up to 100%. So it's called the unitary method, and that first bit of it, the word unit, is a little bit of a hint as to what we're going to do. We're going to break this down and we're going to find 1% or 1 unit. So if we wanted to find 1%, we could divide by 8 because we started with 8%. So that means we'd have to take our $240 and divide by 8 as well. So $240 divided by 8 would give us $30. So that tells us that 1% is $30, but if we want to find the total amount, we want to find 100%. So to go from 1% to 100%, we would times by 100, which would give us $3,000. So if 8% of the amount is $240, then the total amount is $3,000. In our second example, we're asked to find the total amount if 7.5% is 105 milliliters. So we start again by writing down what we know. So 7.5% is 105 milliliters. So then we're always going to break it down to 1%. So if we know that 7.5% is 105 mil, to find 1%, we would have to divide by 7.5. So it's always just dividing by the percentage that we were given. So we'd have to do the same thing over here. So we're going to take 105 and divide by 7.5, and that would give us 14 milliliters as 1%. And then to find 100%, we would times that by 100, and we would end up with 1,400 milliliters as our total amount. In our last example, we just have to be a little bit careful of the wording. So it says Sam spent 30% of his savings on a new computer. He now has $4,900 left in his savings account. How much money did he originally have in his savings account? So it's not the 30% that's equal to that 4,900. The 30% is what he saved, and now we're told that he has $4,900 left over. So if he started with the total amount, if he started with 100% and he spent 30% of that, we'd go 100 minus the 30, and that's going to tell us that he has 70% of his savings left. And he also has $4,900 left over. So that means that we've actually got 70% equal to that $4,900. So now we can use the unitary method. So we can break that down to figure out what 1% is. And to do that, we'd have to divide by 70. So 4,900 divided by 70 would give us 70. And then if we build that back up to figure out 100%, that would give us $7,000. So that's telling us that originally he had $7,000 in his bank account. So that's having a look at the unitary method.